Good day, grade 11 learners. I am teacher Alice Calupas of Misamis Oriental General Comprehensive High School, Senior High School, Division of Misamis Oriental. I am your teacher for this episode on Earth and Life Science. Before we proceed to our lesson, let us recall first metamorphism. Can you tell me the reason why rocks can change and form into a new rock? Very good! Because of the intense heat and pressure, another rock is formed. In this lesson, we need to describe how rocks behave under different kinds of stress, such as compression, tension, and shearing. It will explain the different behavior of rocks as it encounters different kinds of stress. Have you not wondered why there are faults, why there are mountains, and different landforms? These questions will be answered as we discuss the lesson ahead. Let's go and explore the beauty of Earth and Life Science. Do you know that rocks can be stressed? Stress on rocks is a force that changes the rock shape and volume. The first type of stress is compression. It is a type of stress where rocks tend to compress with each other. There is a tendency for the rock to be squeezed until it breaks or folds. This can cause the rock to shorten. Do you know the most famous example of compression? Correct! It is the Rocky Mountain in North America. The second type of stress is tension. Tension is a type of stress that influences rock behavior. It occurs in divergent boundaries. This time, the rocks move away from each other. Can you give me an example of tension stress? You get it right! The best example of tension stress is continent. Now, we are down to the third type of stress, which is shearing. It is the stress caused by pushing a mass of rock in two opposite directions that break or slip apart or changes its shape. It happens in transform boundary. Can you name one example of shearing stress? Very good! San Andreas Fault is an example of shearing stress. Another example of shearing stress is the Alpine Fault of New Zealand. The Alpine Fault is a geological fault that runs almost the entire length of New Zealand's South Island and forms the boundary between the Pacific Plate and the Indo-Australian Plate. Now, it's time to check your understanding of today's lesson. Get a pen and paper to answer the following questions. I will give you 5 seconds to answer each question. Are you ready? Let's begin!
Number 1. When does tension stress happen on rocks? Letter A. When rocks are pulled apart. Letter B. When rocks are compressed. Letter C. When rocks slip. Or letter D. When rocks are steady. Number 2. Which type of stress formed the continents? Letter A. Compression. Letter B. Shearing. Letter C. Tension. Or letter D. Fault. Number 3. Which of the following refers to the type of force that changes the shape and volume of rocks? Letter A. Stress. Letter B. Shearing. Letter C. Tension. Or letter D. Compression. Number 4. Which of the following types of stress dominates the divergent boundaries? Letter A. Tension. Letter B. Compression. Letter C. Shearing. Or letter D. Fault. Number 5. The San Andreas in California is known for exhibiting which type of stress? Letter A. Compression. Letter B. Shearing. Letter C. Tension. Or letter D. Fault.
We're done with a short quiz. Please submit the corrected papers to your respective subject teacher via messenger, email, or during the submission on your next module distribution. And that ends our lesson for today. I hope you learned a lot. Once again, I am teacher Alice Calupas of Misamis Oriental General Comprehensive High School, Division of Misamis Oriental. See you all in the next episode.